Do you guys want to hear the sad truth about why many men in life fail to achieve their dreams and fulfill their purpose and accomplish their goals in life? The sad part is, it's not even because it's anything external. It's not because they don't have the resources. It's not because they can't. It's not because they don't have the time to achieve their dreams and achieve their goals and fulfill their purpose. It's because they hold themselves back. Mentally, they give themselves every single fucking excuse to wait for the perfect moment, to not start. And you know why that saddens me is because just think about how it would be to go about your whole life, spend decades on this earth, and to have the only thing hold you back from achieving what you want with your life to be yourself. When you are supposed to be your biggest supporter, you are supposed to be the person who gets it done, yet you are the person who is stopping you. It's not even anything fucking else. It's not even anybody else. It's not even anything external. It is always you who stops you from achieving what you want with your life. And that's the issue, is a lot of people's fucking mind works against them. This right here is your sharpest tool. This is a quote I heard a while ago that is tattooed in my brain. It's tattooed in my mind. Your mind is your sharpest tool, and if you don't learn how to use it, it will cut you. And so if your mind works against you, if your mind causes you resistance, if your mind has limiting beliefs, then what the fuck do you have working for you? Nothing. Because as a man in life, as anybody in life trying to achieve something, you are going to have a million fucking things working against you. You're going to have people doubting you. You're going to go through financial struggles. You're going to fucking have people wanting your time. You're going to have this, that, and the third. All these things going on causing you resistance from achieving your goals, fulfilling your purpose, becoming who you want to become. And the most important thing that needs to be working for you is working against you, and that is your mind. Let me give you guys a story for what I'm talking about here. So, I do online coaching, my online fitness and mindset coach, and so I'm always talking to, I guess random guys online. And I had this consultation call with somebody last night, and we've been going back and forth trying to get on the phone for a while now. And last night, I'm like, hey, man, want to set up a call? Because, some things happened. We couldn't set up a call. I'm like, hey, man, want to set up a call? And hang on here. Let me get some air in here. Else it's going to get too hot in the camera. Hopefully that will help. Oh, shit. This fucking camera's fogging up. This shit sucks, dude. Uh-oh. Don't do this to me, camera. Okay, as I was saying, I had this call with this guy last night, right? And he wanted to set it for 10 p.m. I woke up at 6 today, so I was like, hey, man, if you want to do this, just make sure that you want to do this, because I'm going to stay up late for you and get on the call. He's like, word, I got it. I really want to do this. And we got on the call, everything's going well, I'm explaining it to him, and he tells me his goals and his struggles, and I'm like, yeah, I've helped people overcome this, I've overcame this, I got you, man, we can make this happen. This is a smart investment for you if you really want to achieve these things. And we finally get to this one question, which I always ask people to really weed them out before I kind of declare my offer for them. And it basically just goes on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you that you can get results with, the following things? What I give you in the program, the meal plan, the customized training, the one-on-one calls, the weekly check-ins, the video course, which has hours of content in it. And he's like, I think I sit an 8.5 or a 9. And this happens often, so I'm like, okay, what would move you to a 10? And he's like, and he's going all over the place with his questions and so on. And so I'm like, dude, can I be real with you? Just let me be straight up fucking real with you. You said you want to gain confidence. You need to gain confidence. That's why you came to me. I could tell he was an unconfident person in himself. You want to gain confidence. And the way to gain confidence... Well, no, I was saying, the reason you're saying it's a 9 is because you are not confident. The reason you are not confident in my coaching and my ability to help you out, even when I've shown you dozens of fucking testimonials and what I can do and what I've done for myself, the reason you cannot get yourself to say a 10 is because you are deep down not confident in yourself. And so you can only be as confident in this as you are confident in yourself. Oh my god, this camera keeps getting fogged up, dude. Fuck. Alright guys, we moved over here, so hopefully it's a little bit better. I'm sorry about the interruptions, but I'm like, the reason you can't be confident is because you're not confident in yourself. And he goes, no, I don't think it's that. I have all this going on and whatever. And he's talking for like a good 10 minutes, and I'm just letting him talk. And eventually I say, hey, do you want to do the program or not? And he's like, I think I got to think about it. And I'm like, well, you came on here wanting to do this. You came on here wanting to make a change. You came on here ready to make the investment. He already knew what the investment was. And so he just fucking held himself back from creating a change. This guy is 30 years old. He hasn't made progress in his physique for the past 10 years. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff I can go into, but I'm not trying to like expose him or whatever. I'm just creating an example out of this. You came on here to make a change, and you are holding yourself back from making that change. And I said that to him, and again, he still wouldn't. So I'm like, okay, you know what? You are not an action taker. I don't want to work with you. Thanks for spending the time, whatever, but we got to go, okay? If you ever decide you want to become an action taker, just let me know. And I just ended the call right there. Because I can't pick up the slack of people who aren't action takers. I'll give you the fucking plans to achieve your goals, but you got to be the fucking action taker. And I went to sleep that night just thinking to myself, so fucking furious that so many men out there are like that. They are giving every single resource, every single thing out there to become successful, to get in shape, to make money, to learn how to date successfully, to learn everything it takes to become a fucking man. Yet they stop themselves from fucking becoming that because they just fucking stop themselves with their own fucking mind. They're always too scared to fucking jump into the fire and just figure out how to make it work out. And that was another big thing about him. He was like, I don't know if I'm in the best spot in life right now to make this happen because I got this and that going on. I'm like, this is the best time to start, because if you cannot learn how to, achieve your fitness goals and your mindset goals while you have all this going on, then when are you going to achieve it at all? When life is easy? Guess what? Life is never going to get easier. Life is always going to get harder, and always expect it to get harder. If you always expect to get it harder, you will just start sooner, because you realize right now life is the easiest it will ever be. It will always get harder. There will always be issues to solve. And so if you're constantly trying to solve your issues and wait for life to become easy before you take action towards something or action on something, guess what? You are going to be a perpetual fucking, what do you even want to fucking call it? Just perpetually waiting for the right moment when the right moment is right now, because the only moment is now. You could wake up tomorrow and it could be your last fucking day. And I always thought about this when I lost my sister. That's what my tattoo means. Is I thought about it this way. This is when I started taking action and I stopped fucking being fearful of failing or being fearful of, not starting at the right moment and whatever, and just having all this anxiety about starting. I thought if I was laying on the pavement, about to fucking die, and it was taking my last fucking breath, and I wasn't currently trying to accomplish my goals, I didn't take action today, I didn't take action yesterday, how would I feel about myself? I would feel like ass. Because I could have taken action, I could have tried, but I wasn't trying. And so then that's when I made the switch. Even though life was busy, even though a bunch of shit was going on, I just started taking action every single day. Because if I was laying on that pavement and I was thinking to myself, you know what, you were on the path towards achieving your goals, towards fulfilling your purpose as a man, I would have been so much more content and fucking happy with myself. And that's what people need to fucking understand, is there is never gonna be a perfect moment, and you just have to throw yourself into the fucking fire if you want to achieve your goals, because life is never gonna get easier. Expect it to always get harder. And if you can figure out how to do it when life is busy, when life is hard, you can figure out how to do anything. Your level of success is directly correlated with your ability to handle stress. And so if you want to become successful, then just throw yourself in the fire right away. Throw it right away. Throw yourself in the fucking fire today. Whatever you've been telling yourself you were going to do, what you were going to accomplish, start on it today. Start on it right after this fucking video, because if you don't, life can get harder. If you don't, it might be your last fucking day and you don't fucking know it. And you never even tried. And that's just the most depressing fucking thing ever, in my personal opinion. This right here just needs to work for you all of the fucking time if you want to achieve your goals. It needs to constantly have beliefs that fucking go past the sky to infinity and fucking beyond, dude. Because if not, dude, how do you expect to achieve your goals and become successful? Life doesn't want you to fucking get there. It doesn't. But if you want to get there, you gotta prove to life that you want it more just by taking fucking action. And it's the fear that will hold a lot of people back. The fear of failure is what will hold a lot of people fucking back. And that's why they'll stop. That's why they won't take action. And I've had this recently where I was just going through a lot the past couple weeks, and I'm on prep for competition right now. And I was thinking honestly about giving up. I have a show in 5 weeks. I have a show in 8 weeks. And it's actually like 4 and 8 weeks. But I was thinking about giving up. Because of all these things going on, I thought to myself, maybe it isn't the right moment to do these shows. Maybe I should focus on something else. Maybe I should put off these shows until I'm in a right spot in life in order to do these. And then I analyzed why I asked myself that. And I came to the conclusion it was the fear of failure. The fear of placing second. The fear of placing third. But in my opinion, placing second and placing third is better than placing none. And the possibility of placing first is 100% greater if I actually try. There is no possibility of placing first if you don't try at all. And failure is life's best teacher. So let's say I don't place. Let's say I don't win. Well, I still learn something. I still move myself ahead and I learn for the next time I go around to my show. But if I don't go through that learning experience, then I learn nothing. And that's the fucking issue. A lot of people are scared to learn through life's best teacher, which is failure. But also think about it this way. Failure is not failure unless you give up. The only failure you ever experience if you never give up is intermittent failure, I guess you would call it. It's just like these little bumps throughout your journey. These little fuck-ups that happen. These little times where you didn't fully achieve your goal, but you got close to it. And that's why you gotta shoot for the stars and aim for the moon. I always say it this way. If your goal is to make $10,000 a month, which to some people might be like, holy shit, that's a big number. Maybe I should aim to make 2,000 first. Well, if you aim to make 10, you might make 5. But if you aim to make 5, you might make 2. And if you aim to make 2, you might make 500. I haven't seen that in my own business. When I first started, I only wanted to make 2. And so I made like 1,300. And then I wanted to make 5,000. And then I made like 3,500. And then I wanted to make 10,000. And I made 5,000, And then I wanted to make like 20. And I made like 10 one month. And it was like, holy shit. You're always going to fall short of your goals, and that's completely fine. And that's just why you need that confidence in yourself, bro. And that confidence only comes through going through failure and continuing to go. Because every time you go through that failure, you're going to have these negative thoughts. But if you continue to push through that resistance of your negative thoughts, you eventually kind of become comfortable with them. You become friends with them. You learn how to control them. You learn how to defeat the enemy, which is your negative thoughts. And so that's really where confidence is built, is just by doing the repetitions of defeating your negative thoughts. But that only comes through by taking action instead of waiting for the perfect moment. Because if you wait for the perfect moment, which will never come, but let's say it does come, then guess what? Your journey towards success is going to be easy. And then you're going to fail after you achieve that success because guess what? You didn't actually learn anything. You didn't actually fucking achieve that goal. It was smooth sailing. Like if you just instantly woke up and had the body you wanted, it would be trashed in a month from now. Because you didn't learn the necessary disciplines and characteristics it took to build that body. So I hope that just makes it clear for a lot of young men out there that take the risk. Jump into the fire. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop overthinking things. A lot of people operate from their conscious mind, but what they don't understand is their conscious mind. And your conscious mind is the mind you think in. Your conscious mind is the weakest part of your mind. The strongest part of your mind is your subconscious mind, and that is the mind you cannot think in. That is where your intuition comes from. And so once you start to operate in a flow state and you just start to take action, you are more in the moment of now. And when you're in the moment of now, you are allowing your subconscious mind to operate. And so a lot of people just think in here too much when they just need to say, let's do it. Yes, let's go. And just take action. Because when you take action, you are in the moment of now, and that's when your mind is the most powerful. Same with these videos. You see me come on here and talk for 20 minutes. When I used to try and talk, I used to make these videos, go look back at my old YouTube or even on TikTok. When I used to try to talk to the camera for 20 minutes, I used to spend like 30 minutes before, like writing down notes. What am I going to talk about? Maybe even trying to script it out. But guess what? Those videos always turned out like shit because I overthought it. Now I just think about, what am I going to say? Turn on the camera and I just let it flow. Because right now, dude, I'm in the fucking moment of now. I'm not thinking about anything else. I am just flowing from my fucking subconscious mind. I'm not even thinking at all. Alright, guys. That's just the message I wanted to get across today. I hope you guys are enjoying these PR talks. I'm absolutely crushing in life right now, and I hope you guys are too. I'm moving my wake up time back. I've been waking up at 7. This morning I woke up at 6. We're moving it back to 5 a.m. We're getting up on those early morning grinds. Crush 30 minutes of cardio today. Gonna go crush I'm thinking a shoulder workout today. I had a little refeed day, so I'm getting pumped up. And we're just gonna crush our goals, man. We're just gonna crush our goals. And just continue pushing forward. And just taking action. Jumping straight into the fucking fire with everything. And not thinking about it. Even sometimes, like Alex Ramosi says this once, and I always like to compare business to real life because they do connect very well. He says until you get to $100,000 a month, you should really not be thinking about any other channel. And so the way you can think about that is until you start to achieve your goals, you should not even be thinking about how you're going to achieve them. The only thing you should be thinking about is your why. If your why is strong enough, you don't need to know how. And that's the issue the guy on the call had last night. His why wasn't strong enough. He was thinking too much about how am I going to do it? How am I going to implement this in my life? How am I going to become successful at this? When you just need a strong why, you need a strong desire. Because with a strong desire, that allows your that gives your subconscious mind a fucking desire to go off of and help you figure it out. If you ever read the book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, you will understand this. When you have such a strong desire to bring something to real life, you will figure it out. That's the way Albert Einstein invented all of his inventions, is he had a strong desire for what he wanted to create, and then he would go off and do his thing, and the image or the fucking blueprint to create whatever he wanted to create would snap into his mind just like that. Because of the power of your subconscious mind. And again, you just need to have a strong desire to achieve something, to become something, and you will figure it out. So stop asking yourself why. Stop overanalyzing it. Stop waiting for the right moment and just fucking want it so fucking bad and just take action towards it. And as you need, course correct throughout the journey of achieving your goal. Because achieving your goal is not going to be a straight line. It's going to be a zigzag. Zigzag, zigzag. Maybe sometimes you'll come down, but you'll go back up. And that's better than just sitting here and waiting for the perfect line. The guy who zigzags maybe comes up and back and down, he's taking more action. He's learning more things. He's collecting more data sets than the guy who's just sitting there waiting for the perfect fucking line to achieve his goal, to go from A to B. But you'll never go from A to B. It will never be like that. So just realize life isn't perfect. And you don't got to be perfect either. All you got to do is try your best. And that's the best you can do. That's all you can do is try your best in life, man. Alright. I love you guys. Crush it in life.